Roll camera. Mark, can you roll audio? Matt, can you roll audio?
Audio's rolling.
My character Stephen has suffered some kind of traumatic, sort of horrific event in his life, and Stephen's trying to find the answers to his questions of why this has all occurred, and so he finds this Edict, played by Molly. You answer my question?
So when he walks in, we know the joke, but he doesn't. So we're going to play with it because he doesn't know.
I do. No, we won't. We won't do it like that. Alright, let's do it again.
Hi, my name's Molly and I'm playing the Edict. My character Edict is very playful.
She basically plays around with him a fair bit.
If I told you that your loss meant that another didn't, would that make you feel better?
Alright, let's do it again.
Okay, the Edict came... I'm just going to look at Jared because he's my safe zone. The Edict came from a mentally unstable brain, mainly mine. I like to play on themes that a lot of people can relate with, and so the idea of having something horrid go wrong, and the first thing you want to know is why, and have answers to the pain that's going on. So I thought it would be a good topic to tackle. I'd like to know about the timeline. The way the timeline works is the story could take anywhere between half an hour to 4 days, depending on couch time. We go into pre-production, which is generally very quick. I write the script, I call up the people that I know I want in it. I send out a text to our standard cast and crew and beg them to come on a day that's probably inappropriate for everyone. And then we do the shoot in 1 day. The setup for this one was actually quite horrific, and I think I wore out our crew pretty good, but they got pizza, so they can't really complain. From there, the edit can take anywhere between 1 day to a week, depending on time and how tedious it is. And then from there, we send it out to the composer, who will spend anywhere from a day to 6 composing it. Someone like Jared will do the VFX, and then might throw a couple of things in together. I'll do the grade in about a day. I generally start the grade earlier and then save all my presets for my shots and then regrade after the effects.
Alright, let's do it again.
So I'll just quickly talk you through our gear. I don't have a lot of it here. So camera wise, we use the Blackmagic cinema camera, the 2.5K. So when we were upgrading cameras, it was really important that we had something that our audience would appreciate. And so they're not really going to see 4K. But the dynamic range of the Blackmagic is a very, very pretty image in my mind. Tip, LED work lights. They're about 1/10 of the price of the LED lights that you would buy from a film shop. We have a range of audio gear that we make sure we use. May, our beautiful behind the scenes, uses the Rode VideoMic Pro to get all the audio for the behind the scenes. On the Edict, we actually used the Rode SmartLav with my iPhone to get all Matt's audio, so that because he was so exposed in shot, we weren't going to get a boom mic anywhere near him, so he just had that taped to his chest and then taped over to guard the actual mic from rubbing. And then I was lucky enough to borrow an NGT2, and then we plugged that into my H4n, and that's where Mark Paris was snuck behind the throne trying to get Molly's audio, because we had such a wide shot to start off with.
Alright, let's do it again.
So basically what I'm doing right here is I'm just just finishing up the matte painting. So that's like some of the extra visual effects, like I'll turn some of the layers off. So that's what we sort of started with. Initially what we wanted was this sort of idea of like a forest, or a bit more, but that wasn't in the time frame really practical. So ultimately what we went with is adding a lot of these, like, as you can see here, little like trees breaking through growing out of the ground, which are really there to sort of represent that she's this girl here, she's this oracle-like character, and that wherever she goes there's life and growth, and so it's even in this sparse industrial-like environment, there are still, things naturally grow around her.
It's like a dancing monkey.
You need a slight black eye.
Why?
I don't need